ए मिस्टर टेस्टर, आई हैव सेंट यू द कोड। टाइम मिले तो देख लेना फुर्सत से। लूजर। ओके, लुकिंग। ए रुक रुक रुक, इधर 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 इधर। बड़ा आया विनर। ये क्या है? ये क्या है? कुछ नहीं चल रहा है इधर। व्हाट? इट्स नॉट पॉसिबल मैन, इट वॉज रनिंग इन माई सिस्टम मैन। क्या पता तुम लोग क्या करते रहते हो इस सिस्टम में, तुम्हारे सिस्टम में क्यों नहीं चल रहा है? इट वॉज रनिंग इन माई सिस्टम ब्रो, कसम से कसम से। तो यूजर को बोलो ना तुम्हारे सिस्टम में आके काम कर ले। सुनो, हमें भी पता है, ठीक है, जो तुम कोडर कोडर बोलते रहते हो ना खुद को, डेवलपर डेवलपर कहाँ से छापते हो हमें भी पता है, ठीक है। गूगल, गिटहब और बताऊँ? आ जाते कहाँ से। चलो 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 निकलो यहाँ से, भेजता हूँ तुम्हें कोड वापस। सही से पहले रन करो फिर इधर दो। आ जाते कहाँ कहाँ से। डेवलपर डेवलपर कोडर। टेस्टर का तो कोई नाम और निशानी जैसा नहीं है। हम तो यहाँ पे बैठे हैं like a Hellcat. Hello guys, welcome back to the channel Kineto Club, and if you are seeing me for the first time then please subscribe करना इस चैनल को so that you will be getting more fun filled IT related concepts. So आज का टॉपिक है Docker. So Docker is a pretty new concept in the market. It came into existence in 2015 and it is widely accepted nowadays in each and every IT companies. So let's understand what Docker is. So what did you saw here? A coder. The code was running in the system of the developer, but it's not running in the system of the tester. Why this discrepancy happens? In the very first place, let me write it down for you. So what is there inside a software stack? When the code that is built by a developer, when you send it to a tester, so what all things do you send? You send the front end, you send the back end, you have the database, you have the libraries as well as dependencies. These are the most important things because this helps you to run the code. Okay, so that is the reason the code was running in the developer system, but it is not running in the tester system. Why? Because his system might be having some different kind of dependencies, libraries or settings or configurations, right? While the coder, he must be having a different kind of configurations, different kind of libraries, different kind of dependencies. So this is the very huge setback, you can say. The orchestration is not that well performed in the case of this. So to eradicate this particular problem, Docker came into existence. And what is Docker? Docker is a software container platform, and where the developer, they just have to package the whole ingredients like the libraries and the dependencies into one package, and they have to ship it. So to understand the concept in a better way, I will tell you one example. For example, you are in a shipping company, fine. So you have to ship the different kind of packages to different parts of the world. So how will you do that? Will you take each and every requirement to everyone's door and give it? No. What you will do, you will form a standardized container in which you will put all your parcels, and it will be reaching to the addresses. Fine. So Docker works in the same manner. So I will be showing you diagrammatically the process in which a developer sends his code in the testing environment, or it might be to the staging environment. So how do they send it? So what the developer will do, the developer will make a Docker file. In the file, he will give all the packages, all the libraries and dependencies. He will be writing there everything. He will be packing everything into one constituent, that is the Docker file. Then the Docker file will be converted into a Docker image. And what is Docker image? So the Docker container is been made here, okay, technically. Then the Docker image is then uploaded into the Docker Hub, and from the Docker Hub, so you have to download it directly, and you can pull that image. You have to pull that Docker image into whatever environment you want. It might be staging, it might be testing. Okay, I have written here too. So you can pull that image. Inside this environment also, you will be getting that image in the form of container. Now you have to just open it and you just use it, okay, and it will be working perfectly as it was working in the case of developer. So that's it, the whole problem is eradicated here. Okay, so now I will be showing you how Docker is helping as a lightweight alternative to virtual machines. Let's see. So how the virtual machine works, we have the host operating system first in the first layer, then we have the hypervisor. It might be type 1 or type 2 hypervisor. Then on the hypervisor we have different kind of guest OS. It might be different kind of operating system also, operating system 1, operating system 2, depending on the application it has to be used. Application 1, application 2, application 3, application 4, different kind of guest operating systems are also there, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so what happens here is you have to allocate the memory of guest operating system for each one of them, correct? But now how the Docker engine is eradicating this. Let's see. I know it's pretty messy here, but just concentrate here. We have the host operating system here. Okay, on that host operating system we have the container engine. Rather than having the hypervisor, we'll be having a container engine, and above that we have the containers. Okay, and inside the container, you know, it's already packed with the libraries and dependencies, and the application is mounted upon it. You just have to mount the application here. So here the use cases of guest operating system 1, 2, 3, 4 and allocating each and every one the memories for it is totally eradicated. So it's a better option here. So this is the whole idea and overview of Docker. What is the meaning of Docker? Why do we use the Docker, and why did it came to the market and to the scenario? So we have we got pretty good idea here. In the next segment I will be giving you a practical example like how to install a Docker into your Windows OS. And please यार आप लोग सब्सक्राइब क्यों नहीं करते यार? Do subscribe to the channel to get more interesting content like this, and it will keep me motivated यार. So please ये bell icon को तो दबाना मत भूलना, and like, share and subscribe तो करना मत ही भूलना. Okay, thank you. So until then, meet you next time. Keep learning. Bye bye.